man.
So I don't want to break. I'm not going to break anything.
We're in the E36.
I'm not going to break anything.
Yes,
by
we are.
them.
All right, here we are. We're doing a little run through of like, how we feel this car is. We're gonna, all three of us drive. Angelo's gonna get the chance to drive it. I'm driving it a little bit. Alex is gonna drive it right now, and we're just gonna mess around a little bit. We noticed that the oil was like absurdly low yesterday, so we put in 2 quarts. Sounds way better and way crispier.
Yeah,
so
no lifter ticker issue. We're back in action.
So let's let it rip a little bit.
One other thing, we watched the engine bay and we were sitting there for about 10 minutes. There was no clutch fan, so we're thinking there's no fan. But the other day when we had it running to get it up to temperature, some sort of fan turned on. So it's got an electric fan on the front that is a
It's like on the bottom.
puller instead of a pusher. I don't know.
The front passenger side Vader is out right now because the backrest, the motor for the backrest, the little like plastic clippy geary things, broke. So we just got a couple of new on order.
Oh shit! I haven't driven in this yet.
Yeah.
I only drove next to it.
Yeah, he has the OG roller clip of the car. That was the day we picked it up. I'll
One
clip
and-
it up right here.
The one and only.
So where are we going?
Go left.
I don't know. Go left
And
and
then go into that.
that's honestly, if you just drive normal a little bit, and then when you get on the strip,
I just want to
better.
warm it up.
Yeah.
It feels good to be back in an E36.
Back to the roots, baby.
And actually, just by doing the quick little clean job we did in the previous few clips, it's starting to feel like ours, which is starting to smell a little better, starting to smell like that classic E36 smell that you get in, you smell it, you just know it's an E36. You can almost, each chassis has their own smell. They do.
Unique smell,
Like the E90
unique
has a
touch to
smell,
the plastic.
E36
everything.
have a
This-
smell,
this
the
has-
E46 had a smell.
Crayons, classic old BMW.
Crayon.
Or to build a little controversy, is it crayons or crayons?
About that, I think it's crayon.
Crayon.
Crayon. This is a test road if I've ever seen one. Wow.
Yes.
Look at that.
Car's handling well.
Yeah.
Haley's right. No one's back here.
Smile. I love it. We're not in any E36 M3. We're in a Techno Violet E36 M3.
Techno Violet. You should just turn around here.
An E36 M3 especially with Angelo is very nostalgic because I know I've said that like 50 times, but now that we have Angelo here, he can back me up with all the things I've said. The E36 had a lot of first memories for me and a lot of firsts in like my driving career. I was driving this car when I was like 14 or 15 with no permit, with him in the passenger seat just smiling the whole time.
Main roads.
Yeah. We got some good turns here though.
Traction's off. Suspension feels great.
Is it a little loose?
A little loose, but that's probably just sway
I
bars.
feel it a lot.
Feel it back here, not
Yeah.
the front.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great roads.
Yeah, you can feel it a little bit.
Where is this?
I don't know, but wow, this car for a car that has 222,000 miles, this car feels so strong. Like it's just strong. Wow. I go straighter and then
Turn
do a
around.
loop and then turn around here or turn around up there.
Yeah, turn around up there.
Wow. Angelo,
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to drive this, dude.
You haven't really driven it. Like brakes are
haven't.
good and everything. You're not.
Brakes are pretty good. Brakes are pretty good.
I knew you were gonna do that.
How could you not? part of the build. We got to tighten this puppy back up. But overall, the engine's good.
It rolls. It's
Definitely
definitely
concerning, but it's not.
It's like
right?
a squatty potty in the rear.
You
No,
can feel
no.
it like like this.
No, yeah, side to side, not
sway.
up and down. The sway. the
Initial thoughts are this thing is for the price,
I wonder.
for the rarity, and for the mileage.
And the
I don't
fun.
think this for the fun. I don't think it gets better than this car. And like take the whole damage on the side out of it. Like that's easily fixable stuff. This car is incredible. It
Yeah.
does everything that we've wanted in an E36. And actually, I don't know what it's with these like 200,000 mile
High mileage cars.
high mileage cars, but they feel faster.
When they're well maintained.
I wonder if you could find a nice parking lot to do a little donut.
That would be fun.
There's probably something right here.
I'll do a little burnout right here.
No? I mean, you're right outside the Army Center.
Oh man, I haven't done a burnout in a couple of years.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Sick, dude.
All right, Angelo, it's your turn. All right, so this is Angelo driving the E36, which
First time.
he's never really driven, really, honestly, in all the times of owning one.
I could just go back in the
That was
third.
a third, yeah.
Yeah.
Big on the bikes. He's big on the bikes, boys, but
Big
he
on
knows
the
how to work a
bikes.
clutch.
Knows how to work a clutch, but we got to get him more versed in the car.
I have to downshift harder than that, right?
Well, no, you just have to. Don't worry about the noise that's rubbing. That's from the burnout and the rear caliper sticking. But
So
Gotta
this is
make
my
sure they work.
first. This
Yeah,
is my
you
first
gotta-
time
Gotta
driving
make sure they work.
an E36 M3, and it's pretty fantastic.
he's got to focus. a
Yeah,
little.
he's taking it in.
I'm still learning how to drive manual, but
Nice.
it's it's pretty easy for me. The
Honestly, it feels like a
motorcycle
go-kart,
transitioning,
doesn't
but
it?
it's just very different. But it is
I love it. It's amazing.
quite fantastic, may I say.
See Angelo, a little downshift action.
I'm just trying to.
Go to third.
I'll downshift on this turn here.
Nope. Yeah. There you go. That's
Nice.
fifth, I think.
No, it's not. I'm in third.
He's taking it hard. There
Yeah.
you go. Wasn't it bad.
Nice shift, huh?
Huh?
It's good. I'm just trying to.
He's focusing.
I
taking
have
it
to
in.
focus a little bit.
He needs a second to regroup himself, reacclimate to the manual. There's no sixth, just five.
Nice.
Feel that?
Yeah, I do.
Right there.
This is real POV.
That was a good downshift.
Very good.
Feel that? Can
That
I
was.
turn? Can I make a full U-turn here?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, let it
Clear,
rip.
you
Just go
can-
wide.
Totally
I gotta wear different shoes for this.
The pedals are close. If you have big feet, the E36 is tough to drive. I felt like I have platforms on today, and that burnout was, it's tight in there.
On the clutch. Hold on. Jesus.
Oh, getting out of first gear, boys. Let's see if you can do it. Wow, so smooth.
Wow.
So smooth.
Wow.
Look at this guy, huh?
I'm gonna put you
You've been
back in
driving
your
for
seat.
years.
I think he's coming out.
This is the learning car for all of us.
Yes.
This is going to be the first car I work on a vehicle, do engine work, do suspension work, do all this stuff. I've watched Alex do it 1,000 times in the past, and I've given him an extra hand in the past. Never really worked on a car. That's going to be my experience. finally, it's going to be Alex's chance to build his dream E36 spec because he's owned way too many of them and not been able to do what he wants to do.
They haven't been completed projects, let's be honest.
Then Angelo's going to learn how to drive, work on the car, learn how to downshift, rev match, ride it, drift it.
So I've driven manuals,
Burnout.
obviously, growing up with these guys, but I've never really driven them. You know, I know how to get them around, but I've never actually driven them.
If he was plopped in Europe and he only had a manual option, he'd be fine.
I'd be totally fine. But like, you put me on a bike, any bike, that's a different story. I could downshift, upshift, whatever you want.
Car looks good.
You know.
Look at the fucking, wow.
Cleans up nice.
Clean.
Cleans up nice.
It's a race.
Look at the rear seats are in now. We put them back in. Like,
She's coming together. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Reviving this. It's got a little bit of, needs a little bit of love. Needs a little bit of elbow grease.
they all do in some way, but this one, a little bit more than normal. But it's one of those experiences where, like, it needs more love than you think, but once you give it the love, it's like, wow, it's like it never really needed it in the first place.
And never forget, Bob Barker, the price was right.
Yeah, it was.
You know, I was focusing because I don't drive manual, but I had to just think about it a little bit more than just talking. So I was trying to multitask, but fucking great. This car is so fucking smooth.
Considering what it is. Like the age, mileage, all that stuff.
It's so smooth. The steering is pretty tight for the suspension that's in it.
Doing nothing with staggered wheels and tires and different tread.
Yeah, bushings and whatever, but it's got 200,000 miles and it runs like a top. So, I mean, I don't really have any complaints about
It's
how
only
it
going
feels.
up from here.
It's
Tell you that.
it really
The experience is going to get that much better every single time.
sounds like an E36
We're getting
M3.
used to the car content phase, so give us a break-in period. Like we gotta, you get a brand new Porsche car, whatever. You got a quick break-in period.
You usually got the helmet on, and you get time to think.
Yeah.
Right now, we're completely in the raw now.
raw.
This is
Raw.
Mile Zero Racers in the raw.
Nice start.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Very
Kid's a
good.
natural now. No.
That's what
He always knew how to do it. Just he never really had time or the ability to like practice manual. Like obviously there's things to work on to get smoother, but that's like anything. At least he knows how to do it. But riding a bike as much as we do helped him with all that conceptual, like how clutch works, how throttle works, how to downshift. Nice! Wow, little downshift in a second.
Wow.
Look at that smile.
Well, I'm just going.
Oh yeah, playing it cool.
Yeah.
Playing it cool.
I'm not trying to play it cool. I'm just trying to,
Enjoy myself.
trying to just get it going here the right way.
There we go. All right. As we're approaching Giancarlo's place, we all got to finally experience this car, drive it. We got the opportunity to do a quick little like surface level cleaning.
Yep.
It's an assessment, and I think we've shared with you guys most of the things that it really needs. If there's like little, like we haven't talked about like the mini little stupid airbag clips, like that stuff. We don't need to tell you guys that stuff. Well, we will, but we've talked and touched on the main issues of this whole thing. So
I think that's the end of episode 1, boys.
I think that's the end of episode 1. Angelo is in episode 1, which means you are obligated to be in the rest of that episode.
Obligated. He thinks I'm obligated. I'm the one. I was saying I wanted to be all in with this one because this, like he said, this car is nostalgic for us.
It is.
It brings back a lot of.
And now it's going to be a different experience for Angelo because he'll be able to enjoy it with us.
The interesting part about having a car, especially an E36 M3, is this is what got us into everything else.
Yeah.
Taught us how to work on stuff, got us into engines and shit before we even had motorcycles. And then the motorcycles.
That's why I keep stressing, like, we've been trying to get the cars and bikes to coexist longer than bikes were even a thought.
Yeah.
Because we've been into the cars for so long because of Alex. Thank you.
Quick.
Well, yeah. What?
Just say. So one day I came home with an E36. There was a lot of stress. People were freaking out. I bought a car, a fun car, this and that, a toy, something, a project. No one saw the vision. Then one day, Angelo comes home with a motorcycle because of the car.
This is true.
And then Thomas bought his first, what was it, Suzuki
Savage. I'll post a picture here,
So
and
look
I'll
at
post a
how
picture of
far- look at how
Angelo's.
far we've come.
And I'll post a picture of right here, up here, of Alex's first
We'll post
E36.
pictures.
And then I got into motorcycles, and then motorcycles just made more sense with the space we had.
because one car takes up a whole garage space, and you can have 9 bikes, which takes up a whole garage space. So there's, you know, trade-off there. And now we've finally gotten to the point where we can do both.
And here we are doing both. Let's go.
All right, guys. Angelo.
As always, guys, we're one team, one family, and thanks for being the dopest crew out there.
Yeah.